Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here and welcome back to TBC Classic and our Rogue Hard Mode rules run. Today we're going to go down to Ameth Aran. Let me double check our inventory. Everything looks good here. I think we organized that pretty well last time. And yeah, we should have everything we need. And we are going to do some leather farming on the way here, so if you're not a big fan of that, you could probably safely skip ahead a little bit. Because I am going to be hunting for leather. Ouch. Didn't know they could knock us down. Yeah, I don't mind killing the sickly deer at all. I actually feel like we're doing a service and putting them out of their misery, so to speak. As crude as that might sound. Look at all the leather. This is the place I was dreaming of when we were back in Teldrassil. But I don't want all the leather to eat me, so let's come back over here. I notice I have names on. I don't want names on. I think I had names on the entire last episode, and the reason why that happens is because when I get on my paladin or another character, I turn the names back on because having the names off is part of the hard mode rules, and those characters unfortunately are not operating by any of those rules, so I turn the names back on, but then I forget to turn them off. Much better. I much prefer looking off into the distance and not seeing names floating above enemies. Even when I play Final Fantasy XIV, which I've been doing a lot of, progressing really far into the main story, I'm near the tail end of the base Heavensward quest. Even when I play Final Fantasy, I turn the floating names off of enemies and off of players. Because if you've played Final Fantasy XIV, like when you're in one of the main cities and you're in the central area around the Aetheryte, all you're going to see is a sea of names. So yeah, I turn all that stuff off and it's so much more enjoyable. And so much more immersive. But in classic WoW, it's really easy to miss stuff without the names. So when I'm not playing with the hard mode rules, I do like to turn them back on. It also helps with identifying NPCs in towns. Like on the Rogue, I kind of have to click through all the NPCs and find, you know, which one is the trade vendor, whereas with the NPC names on, you can just see that floating above their head. Which doesn't really make a lot of sense, hence why kind of turning it off for me aids in creating a better immersion. We aren't really heading south at all, are we? I do want to head to the south as we do this. Although I could easily just get caught up farming for a long time. Someone mentioned that we could backstab without being in stealth. I should probably keybind that somewhere I can hit it, you know, for non-aggressive mobs that we want to backstab, but that we don't want to stealth for. Well, let's let the bird do his thing. And let's get some hits in on the runt here. Get a little slice and dice going, and then we'll switch back over to the bird. There we go, not bad. I probably should treat the cat the same way and just not bother chasing it, right? Eventually it's just going to have to come back. And I don't think it's going to socially aggro anything while it does that. Although what it does do is it keeps us in combat and stops our out-of-combat regen from kicking in. Draenei Shaman. Oh, hello, Draenei Shaman. I did want to make my way into this camp to see if getting to the middle of this camp gives us a ding for the quest where we have to find a corrupted Furbolg camp. But there are a lot of Furbolgs here, so if we are going to do this, let's start from the outside. And kind of like really carefully work our way in. These guys are level 14. Part of me says, like, don't even do this right now, but we are right here. Let's just work our way in a little bit. Gust of wind. Oh, good. Stunned for, what was it, 5 seconds initially? Let's make some bandages. We're going to need a few. Oh, there we go. That didn't warrant going all the way into it at all. Just step into it a little bit. And I'm assuming we're going to get a quest to come kill some or collect bits of them or something like that. But for now, let's move on. We have a young Moonkin just kind of hanging out over here. I don't think we can skin the Moonkin. Pretty sure we can't. Whoops. Tried to hit Shift F6, hit F6 instead. Key binding a fail. Any minute now. A lot of Moonkin over here and not a lot of skinnable creatures, so kind of more interested in getting back on the other side of the road here. Maybe a little bit south of the Furbolg camp, we'll find some more bears and cougars and things of that nature. We don't have any quest for the Moonkin yet, but I'm assuming eventually we'll get something. It seems like too specific a mob to put in a place and not have a quest for it. This is like all Furbolg camp over here. Alright, let's start working our way into the camp. We need items, we have to find tablets. And we'd picked up another quest as well, I thought. Yeah, destroy the ancient moonstone seal at the ancient flame in a Matharan. What we really need to keep our eye out for are the tablets. I think these are things that are on the ground that we have to click on, and they could be anywhere. And I don't really have any idea what they look like. Aha! The Lay of a Matharan. So, there's the tablet, they look like that. Rectangular slabs, just strewn about. Finally, we get a highborn relic from one of these spirits. That's the first one that has dropped. We haven't killed that many, though, to be fair. Who are you? You're just a wailing highborn as opposed to a cursed highborn. You look slightly different. Are you gonna run up to us? Yes, okay. A curse that reduces our chance to hit by 15%, which is actually really bad for us. Just get a quick bandage in. Long have the children of the stars dwelled upon the banks of the shimmering waters of the eternal well. To all was known that Elune, the light of the eternal twilight, aspect and goddess of the moon, dwelt within its waters, at such time that she rested from her works. Upon the shores of the well did the children of the stars, favored of Elune, build their homes, even as their gaze was trained ever skyward to the moonlit night. That's interesting Night Elf lore. That's kind of a little bit different than today. The children of the stars, I wonder if like originally they were thinking that like, you know, the Night Elves were aliens who also came in a spaceship, and then they did the Draenei who were actually aliens that did come in a spaceship. Upon the lakeshore, Ametharan and Bashal Aran were the foremost, having the touch of Azara, the Kaldorai's beloved queen. In their creation, her favored servitors, those of the highborn, she brought to the twin towns to reside, and to govern them she placed Athricus Narasin, though it would be that he would spend most of his days in his tower of Athalax, some ways removed from the towns. His second, a mage known of his prowess in the arcane arts. I think that was supposed to be for his prowess in the arcane arts, not of his. Just an editor, just a quick trip to the editor could fix things like this. As much as with his physical abilities, was Asterion, who lived among the people of Bashal Aran and went many times to Ametharan to see to the needs and wants of its people. And so it was, upon the shores of the Well of Eternity, the twin towns grew and prospered, while the world beneath the stars fell slowly to madness. I like these things. This font, whatever this font is incredibly hard to read. And maybe it's just my eyes, but like reading this text in the quest is like infinitely easier than reading these tablets. Oh, look at that. Once you click off of it, you can't click it again? That's funny. Okay. You only get one shot to read it, apparently. And this was pretty far to the north, so we can assume that the other tablet is going to be a ways to the south. I'm assuming this little campfire is not the ancient flame that we need to destroy. Didn't they say it was blue? I'm kind of hovering my mouse all around the screen, seeing if we can find the second tablet. So far, nothing is showing up. I do see some more ruins a little bit farther to the south, so we're going to go all the way down there and have a look around. Alright, let's pop evasion. We have 2 of them on us. We don't really want that. Should be okay though. They are level 12, however. We do have potions if we need to pop one, but I think we're going to be okay without it. There we go. Let's bandage back up. Yeah, we could really stand to use the heavy linen, but we need to learn it. I have enough here that we can get the skill points we need. I need to visit the first aid trainer the next time we're back in a major town. And actually, we're level 14, so we do need to go to Darnassus and check out the rogue trainer anyway. We could probably also hit up the leatherworking and first aid trainers when we go do that. Aha! I see the fall of Ametheron over here, across this little valley. We haven't had a relic drop from one of these writhing highborn. Just from the ones that look like banshees. Oh, we managed to get the interrupt off. Good. Oh, look. Here's Anaya Dawnrunner. And she's at a decent level for us. Let's go ahead and throw the knife. It missed. Yeah, our throw skill probably isn't very good. We haven't been throwing a lot, so that's fair. Let's get slice and dice going. She's dodging a lot of stuff. I'm gonna interrupt that with Gouge. She's gonna just do it again. That's reducing our chance to hit, isn't it? Yeah, by 17%. Let's see. I don't want to pop this potion. I want to hold on to it. Finally, my soul may rest. Oh, dearest Cerulean. Alright, awesome. Good stuff. And then we were heading towards the tablet. However, let's go ahead and eat. And we might want to get some better food as well. This seems to be doing okay, but... I think at level 15 we'll be able to use the next level of food. But we haven't needed food a lot so far. It's been rare that we've had to do more than bandage and just wait for our natural regen to kick in. The earth trembled as the ancient trees in the enchanted forest were uprooted and toppled, the groves and glades tended by the sons and daughters of Cenarius and the stone towers of the children of the stars were brought to the rolling ground. There was our queen, radiant ever in the desperation, or radiant even in desperation, in the chaos that was the battles. The enchanted sky changed colors with the discharge of magic, with the explosions that threatened to tear the world asunder. Brother fought brother, chosen fought blessed. It was not all the highborn that fought, some stood transfixed as the madness took them. Mighty cities and humble towns alike were felled around them. In Ametheron, all was in ruins, its people clinging to the ground, as though that might spare them from the destruction. It was then that Athricus Nassaran, favored of Ashara, appeared to guide them to safety. With a spell he could protect them, he would say, while around them brother and sister, father and mother perished. They would have life eternal, and have naught to fear from the sundering that was to come. Like life eternal as spirits, I guess? Oh, these do drop the relics, okay. They just hadn't yet. And then we still need to find this flame. We haven't seen anything like that. Destroy the ancient moonstone seal at the ancient flame in Ametheron. Alright, maybe we're just not looking carefully enough. Aha! Here is the ancient flame. It's actually more of a greenish yellow than it is a blue. I'm gonna take out this one nearby as well in case this summons something in that we have to fight or something like that. Don't want to pull any extras. And there's the last highborn relic we need. Alright, let's incinerate the pendant or whatever it is, or the seal. There we go. Destroy the ancient seal. Alright, that's a lot of completed quests. We need to capture a plagued thistlebear. We need to do our fishing quest. Red crystal. Locate the large red crystal on Darkshore's eastern mountain range. Sea turtle remains. I think we were pretty close to the sea turtle remains. Let's run over to the west here and check out the beach. And we'll fight some cats on the way, get some more leather. These cats are level 15 and they're a little bit buff. But they don't run. But they can nearly kill us. Let's go ahead and get health back. Yeah, he wasn't having any of that. He was not gonna let us just stealth right in front of his face. We got some mail gloves of the bear. 1 strength and 1 stamina. Guess it would be good if I remembered to skin. Definitely don't want to forget to do that. I think I've been pretty good so far. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how far down this thing was, but... it's possible it wasn't even down this far. But I am gonna check to the... oh wait, no, that's the plesiosaur thing. I have a feeling it wasn't this far south, but now that I'm down here, I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I don't remember passing all of these Murloc villages. Maybe it was up here somewhere? If we don't find it on the way back, that's fine. That just tells us it's much further south than what we've currently explored. And at least we'll know that for later. We'll head back to the north here, we'll keep an eye on the shoreline, and we will get some leather along the way. Let's do a 5-point eviscerate. When he's got 8% health. 55 damage, not bad. We are out of bandages. Let's fix that. And then we're going to take a look over the hill here and see if that's where the turtle's at. If not, then it must have been a lot further south than I remember. I didn't think we had run that far south when we were looking for crabs. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Or maybe not. This is a giant turtle. That is what it said. Sea turtle remains. We'll clear these guys out and we'll investigate a little bit more closely. I can't click on anything from back here, but I don't know how many sea turtles there are going to be. It could be that there are multiple, I guess. It would be kind of confusing if that were the case. Yeah, we're not going to let you heal. Sorry. Yeah, this is really strange. This is clearly a turtle. It's been washed up on the beach. It meets all the criteria for the quest, except that we can't click it. And I don't know why. Oh, he got the heal off. What a jerk. Not enough energy. Okay, yeah, I think it's safe to say that there's nothing we can do with this. Oh, and we're getting respawns already. Isn't that amazing? Don't you love getting respawns when you literally just killed the guys a minute and a half ago? I didn't heal up. I didn't think I'd be fighting anything else. Yet here we are. Alright, yeah, there's nothing I can do with this, guys. It meets the criteria for the quest, but it's not what we need, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave, and we'll keep our eyes open for other turtles, maybe farther to the south, maybe further to the north, who really knows at this point. Look at all the leather. Yeah, guys, the rest of this episode might be me getting leather and heading back to town to turn all these in. I don't think we're going to tackle any other quests today, to be quite honest. So if you're not interested in all that, I totally understand. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. That being said, I mean, you should stick around because I could die at any moment. There are a lot of cats out here. And these bears are kind of chunky, like they have a bit of health for level 14. Bags are filling up. That's a good thing because hopefully it means that we have a lot of stuff we can sell. I keep forgetting that we can get leather from these guys. That's why I don't like these guys. They run really fast. and out of throw range with 25% health left. Yeah, these guys are kind of a time waste. Maybe I don't fight these. If there are a bear around or cats around, I think we go for them instead. Because whether we're chasing it or waiting for it, it's kind of wasting our time. We missed a sickly deer, not only with our main weapon, but also with our offhand weapon. Just a double miss. These cats have a really good stealth detection, and yeah, it just makes it not worth trying to stealth. We're gonna be the kind of rogue that just tanks things with our face. I mean, yeah, I don't want to fight these things, but they're everywhere. Well, we've got 1 stack and 2. We've got a bunch of ruined leather scraps. I can't even catch it. That's... I don't know why I find that so annoying. It literally will outpace us. Even if I start moving as quickly as I can when it does, it just outpaces us. Someone mentioned we can equip a bow. Like, yeah, we could equip a bow. I don't know if it's going to do a lot more damage than just a better throwing weapon. I should leave these guys alone. Like, with the last one, I thought we can save up all of our combo points and just hit it with a big eviscerate as soon as it runs, but they literally run at like 35% health. And we can't even get up to a 4 stack of combo points by the time it runs. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, look at this. It would help to actually turn the quest into the quest giver who gave you the quest. And not to assume that all things turn in back in town, because they don't.
Hello. Farewell.
Okay, that was it. Yeah, no follow-up, nothing. You're gonna sit here till the cataclysm happens and hide in the bushes. Okay, perfect. I need a slow, like a snare or a slow, right? Do we eventually get like a crippling poison? Because that's what these guys need. They need a crippling poison. There we go. That's how we have to do it. We have to have 4 combo points and just be ready to hit them with an eviscerate to have enough energy to do that right away. Of course, now that we've figured that out, we've got nothing but furbolgs over here. Yeah, let's not fight two of them. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's fight two of them. For a split second, at least. That was a 5 combo point eviscerate that we used on that guy. We can hit them so hard that they glitch back to where they were a half a second ago. I feel like we're going to have to train the next rank of skinning pretty soon, but we still have a little bit of time. We're at 115 out of 150. Oh, we got him. It's close. I thought he was going to run off with 4% of his health. I see Moonkin over here. Yeah, we don't want to walk through all the Moonkin. That's not going to be helpful to anybody. We missed. Oh, we missed. Critical failure. Oh, joy. Alright, let's start heading back. We could just hearth back, but I don't know if I might not want to get some more leather. We got a stack in 13. 19 ruined leather scraps. We have a bit. I think we're good to run back now. We'll go ahead and use our hearth. Our inventory is getting kind of full anyway. Thank you. Perhaps it would have been better if I had done it myself, but even after these thousands of years, I could not bear to raise my hand against my beloved. Fair enough, man. I feel like they do such a weak job of expressing what it would feel like for a person or a being to live for thousands of years. They like toss around terms like that like so easily without trying to think about the way it would change the behavior of a sentient being. They just make them act like just a regular human, basically. They all have like basic human personalities when you like interact with them and get their quest. Where are the rest of these turn-ins? Maybe over here? And yeah, I don't think they've ever put a lot of thought. Like, Illidan was in prison for 10,000 years. That's like such an inconceivable amount of time that even if that were possible, it would make someone into the kind of person that would be unfathomable to others, I think. Like, in some way or another. And I don't think they do a good job of, like, even attempting to consider that. Alright, what else do we have? I feel like we had a couple more. Yeah, we have a buzz box we can't find. Bashalaran goes to the guy in the north by Bashalaran. How big a threat goes somewhere here in Aberdeen. And then Nessa goes back across the flight path. Where is this other one? Here we go, it's all the way back here. This is such a spread out town. It's one of the more sprawling towns that's in the game, I think. Or some of these town buildings are like so far away from the main hub. You kind of forget about them.
Greetings.
And a follow-up for how big a threat. You've already proven adept at scouting our enemies. Do you have what it takes to fight them as well? Not all adventurers prefer straightforward combat to the art of stealth and evasion. If you think you're up to the task, then the Firbolg camp south of Aberdeen is currently the biggest threat to our people. You'll find some of the Blackwood tribe there, kill 8 Pathfinders and 5 Wind Takers, and return here.
May the stars guide you.
Okay then, and also, what else do you have? Thunderous Windweaver. You're scouting the Firbolg camp as information that Thunderous Windweaver should be made aware of. He graciously serves as the Elder of Aberdeen, offering sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please share with him your findings to date on the Firbolg situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore balance to nature here.
Farewell.
Maybe we could. Maybe you could work with him too. Did you ever think about that? No, you didn't. I'm assuming he's not just going to be like right over here. He's going to be in this back building. That's fine. We can talk to him later. Let's take a look at doing some crafting. We could go for the sure skill ups here, which is probably what we want to do. I don't think we need anything of what we can currently make. Although we might want to empty our inventory. Alright, looks like that's as good as it's going to get for now. We have 78 silver. We are approaching that 1 gold mark. It might be time to get some 8-slot bags pretty soon. Kind of work our way up in the world here. Let's turn our ruined leather scraps into light leather first. We have 6 of those to do. We need more coarse thread. If we had more coarse thread, we could actually craft more of these. The trade goods vendor was probably somewhere really, really far away. You know what maybe we should do? I know this episode's already really long as it is. Maybe I'll end up cutting it into 2 episodes. I don't know. But I think we are going to go back to...
I am honored. Good luck.
Back to Darnassus. We have a fetch quest to turn in there, and it's time to hit our trainer. It's time to hit all the trainers, I think. So maybe we just want to fly back there, and I can go ahead and I'll hit up all the trainers, and then I will, next time we'll talk about any new skills we have or things like that. I'll catch you guys up on what we've learned. Yep, because I think I'm going to take a break here, and that's what we're going to do. thank you guys so much for being here today. I really appreciate all the support you've shown on the series. I do hope you guys are having as much fun as I am, and I do always want to hear from you. So let me know what you think. And we will see you guys here again real soon. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye for now.